I play Ailish Lacey, who is the character that we follow throughout this story. And it's basically about her journey from home to New York to start her new life, which is in a completely different world to the one that she's grown up in. She's completely alone when she moves over there, and she doesn't know anyone. The beautiful and kind of heartbreaking thing about this and about the two guys in it is that they're both wonderful and they both offer her security in different ways. Jim is home and Jim is a certain type of security, and he's, you know, there is something that has to be said, especially when you travel away, about being with your own people, you know. There's a real comfort to that, and there's like a kind of an innate understanding that you have with those people, you know. So there's that versus someone who's Italian American who is struggling and is going to completely adores Ailish and is going to do everything in his power to make sure that she's safe and she's happy for the rest of her life. So they've both got an awful lot to offer, you know, and ultimately it's down to which choice she'll make. He's so tuned in to exactly what's going on. He always knows exactly what's going on, and he knows exactly what you're doing as well, and if you can do better. I think he can, in a great way, can be. He's very detailed in his direction. You know, the notes that he gives you are so specific and completely make sense. And sometimes it'll take a while to get there, but he understands that and he respects that, and he's completely there for the actors and knows that in most cases, especially with something like this where it is so kind of nuanced and subtle, that it is a process to get to a certain stage, and he was incredibly good at guiding us and taking care of us. I think what attracted me to the story was not only that the script writing was so beautiful and so kind of beautifully subtle, and Nick did such an incredible job with adapting such an important book, really, by Colin Tabane, that had been it had captured so beautifully the journey that millions and millions of Irish people and so many other nationalities, but in particular, like, you know, 12 million Irish people had gone on. So I think it was very close to my heart because it was about my people. It was the journey that my parents went on back in the 80s. They moved over to New York and they kind of went through all the same things. Even though it was a different era and a different time, they still went through all of these struggles. And also something that really kind of hit me, especially when we were doing rehearsals. We were doing rehearsals in London, and I kind of realised one day when I was with John that everything that Ailish goes through, and this was exactly what I was going through at that point in my life, and I'm still going through now. And so emotionally it was extremely close to where I was at in my own life. We had a very kind of interesting relationship from the off. I think there was chemistry straight away between myself and Emery, and we have a relationship in real life where I'm constantly kind of testing him and he's, you know, trying to catch up to my Irish sense of humour and stuff. So we have quite a similar relationship, kind of a similar banter as well to Ailish and Tony. And that really, really helped us because we kind of had that instantly, and it meant that at the time anyway, when we would do scenes together, it felt kind of electric, you know. So it was great, and it's amazing to watch someone like him on screen who's so young and takes his job so seriously, and he really, really does care about what he does, and he's very good at it.